What's up, Great Outdoors? First one in here, I think, or the first one to show their face. Brandon's Outdoors is in here. Welcome in, guys. Might get some new guys in here. Since this is a Thursday evening instead of a Friday or a Monday, when I usually do mine. I just decided to go live tonight. What's up, Bud Files? Steve decided to go live because I could. What's up, Ashley? So I was out at the coast on a job. Don't even remember what day it was, but it was out at 10 Mile. Wait a minute, what am I doing here? Out at 10 Mile Lake on the coast. And hey, real time. 10 Mile Lake out at the coast, and I got there to roll metal. They were putting the metal, they were going to put the metal on a barge and barge it across the lake for a house roof. And I walked down to the dock, and there was a girl there fishing. I wanted to see what she was fishing for. She said she was fishing for largemouth. And so I had my fishing pole in the truck. So I grabbed my fishing pole and went fishing. And I noticed, too, that she had a camera, a GoPro, on her. So I asked her if she did YouTube, and turns out she does. So there is her link. She doesn't have very many followers, and I would love if we could get her over 50 tonight. That would be amazing. So please go give her a follow. Real Time Catfishing. I'm going to make you a mod because everybody in my live streams that I know is a mod. That way they can go check out each other's channels as much as they please. So you are now a mod. So yeah, go check her channel out. She does bass fishing, a lot of bass fishing. Let's help her get her count up. I didn't even look what it was. 25 right now. I didn't look what it was before we started, but now it's 26. Yeah, feel free to share this live stream out. Michael Williams, welcome in. Michael Williams, have you been in my live stream before? There's a lot of Williams around. Hey, Ken. What's up? Ouch. I shared the link, and it's also in the description of this video, Ken. I met up with a girl out at 10 Mile Lake the other day when I was out there, and she's a YouTuber. She doesn't have very many followers at all. She only has like 26 the last time I looked. Trying to get her up to 50 or so tonight at least. If you want to go. She doesn't have a lot of videos out, but she does YouTube. She does TikTok, Instagram. I don't know what all she does. Don't know for sure, Michael. Well, welcome here. Appreciate you being here. Most of these other guys have been around. Hey, I was going to pin the link to come up. Hey there, Carl. What's up? I kind of missed that link, but here, let's go back. Pin message. There you go. If anyone wants to come up on panel, feel free. But yeah, like I said, that link is in the description of this live stream, and also I dropped it up a little ways. I can drop it here again, and I'm just gonna put Chris instead of all the other stuff behind this, but I worked all day and came home to a lovely supper of barbecue chicken on a bed of rice with some corn. So that's why I get fat. Appreciate it. Great Outdoors. All right, Michael. That's good. I'm going to make you a mod so that you can go check out all these other great channels on here. Michael. A lot of good people in here tonight. This is not my regular evening to go live, but like I said, I was just decided to go live anyway. Not much else going on. It's raining outside. It's been raining all day. Did some deliveries today and drove in the rain most of the day. So time to sit here and relax. Carl, you can come up on panel if you want. Or Great Outdoors. Or Ashley. Steve is eating supper right now. Boring is cooking supper right now. I need to get some more stickers on my board. That's the board that I got full. And then I got, let's see if I can find all the other stickers that I got that I need to put on yet. I don't know where they all are, but no camera mic on the desktop. Well, that's no good. So the ones I have yet to put on the board, Yak Shore Outdoors, Working Class Fishing Podcast, Local Life Outdoors, Snake River Catfishing, Snake River Catfish Slayer. That's what it is. From Idaho. White Shoulder Boar Goats and Farmstead. And Dark 30. That's the ones I need to put on the board yet. What's everybody up to tonight? Besides sitting around here doing nothing on the live stream. Oh yeah, and I got my boat back yesterday too. Finally, I need to put a slideshow together showing the different stages of that. App for designing stickers. I use Canva. But hey, PA Trapping. There's also, I don't remember what the other one is called. There's another one that some people use. I forget what it is though. But Canva is what I designed mine with, and then I just sent the proof or whatever down to California, and they made it. So for the couple of people that just came in, the link that I just dropped at 6:20 my time, for Chris, that's a girl that I met out at the coast on one of my jobs. Very small YouTube channel. I'd appreciate if you go follow her and get her up to at least 50 tonight if we can. She's at 29 right now. I think we can get her up to 50 easy enough. Watch her videos. They're very short videos. Does a lot of bass fishing. Catches some pretty good ones. Kayak fishing, fishing from shore. She has Instagram, TikTok, I believe, and YouTube, and I don't know what all platforms she's on. Facebook, I'm sure. But appreciate it, Bogalise. Went fishing the last 3 days and caught 9 catfish and a bass. That's cool. Right now, I haven't fished in quite a while, and it keeps raining. The creek that I fish is probably 3 to 4 feet higher than normal right now, and a second-degree sunburn. I wore a coat or a jacket all day today. We have not had spring yet. Fact is, the maple tree out in the front yard is not fully leafed out yet. So did we get her up over 30 yet? We got 30, right at 30. We can do this, guys. We can get her up there. Share this live stream out. Share her out. I'll be on for a while tonight, working class, Brian. Should be on for a little while. I just noticed Bogalise is not a mod. Well, they are now. So you can go check out any of these channels, Bogalise, and should be able to click on their icon and go to their channel. I try to keep up with that, make sure everybody in here is, so that you can do that. You bet, not a problem. And I'm gonna keep dropping this link throughout the evening. Just make sure we get it. Give her as many follows as we can. Yeah, can't even type. What's up, Tasha? Welcome in. There's a new channel to follow there for you new people. Bass fishing woman. I met her out at 10 Mile Lake out on the coast the other day when I was out there running the job. So very, very small channel. And I was hoping we can get her up to about 50 tonight, 50 followers. She was at roughly 25 when we started. She's at 30 right now. So hopefully we can get her up there. I believe I don't know much about her, but from her Instagram, it looks like she may be at RN. All right, Brian, no problem. This isn't my usual night to be on either, so it's just one of these pop-up ones. I think that's what it's going to do here too, Carl. It just skip spring and go straight to summer because it's late enough in the year now. We should be getting some 80, 90 degree weather, and we haven't had anything over about 70 to 72 degrees yet this spring. It just can't get there. But 81 there today. Yeah. The thing is, if it goes from raining to 90 degrees here, it'll be so humid because the ground is saturated right now. In April, we had 10 inches of rain. In January, February, and March, we had 8 inches of rain combined. So, yeah, we had a lot of rain in the last month and a half. But where are you from, Bogleys? Ottercat. I should be. Well, it's raining though. So raining and windy. It's not very nice to be out in. Yeah. PA, New Jersey. Okay. It's not unusual for us to be wet this time of year because it rains from about October until about now. So it's not unusual to be wet, but it's just a little more all in a heap than it usually is. But yeah, I got my boat back yesterday and I'm planning to take it out Saturday with Ken, the boring fisherman, and Queen Hess, and the guy that I work with and one of his friends, I guess. So, gonna go out. I don't believe the ocean's gonna be nice, but we're gonna go out and go crabbing at least. Get it out, try it out. And it's probably gonna be raining, but it's better than sitting in the house. Yeah. If they're out, Ottercat, the problem is they might not be out. What's up, fluff and stuff? Welcome in. I am promoting a channel. I just met this person in person on one of my jobs. Her name is Chris, I assume from her channel name. And hey, Creel. Trying to get her up at least to 50 subs tonight. So if you could follow her, I'd appreciate it. She is sitting at 30 still right now. Well, problem around here is if it rains too much, then the crabs aren't in the bays as much. They're in the ocean more because the water in the bays gets all the fresh water comes down from the rivers. But I think it'll be okay. Got some good people in here for Thursday night. 12 of you. Appreciate you being here. Anybody that wants to can come up on panel. Make sure you smash that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. Ashley, you never gave an excuse why you wouldn't come up, did you? Everybody else was giving excuses, but you never did. That I know of. So hopefully I have 2 more nutria hunting videos. Hey Conroy's. Not sure if I'm saying that right or not, but welcome in. I appreciate you being here. I got 2 more nutria hunting videos that are coming up, and both of them are pretty decent. Especially the second one is really, really good. And then hopefully we'll have a crabbing video for you. So if I don't sink my boat and lose my cameras and all that good stuff, but I don't think that'll happen. Hopefully we can get on a bunch of them because I think Ken, the boring fisherman, would like a bunch of them to take home, and the guy I work with wouldn't mind taking some. Welcome in, Woman Outdoors. Appreciate it. Here's a link. Trying to promote this channel as much as possible tonight. Someone I just met. She does bass fishing from shore, from kayak. Howdy, howdy.
G'day. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good.
So you going crabbing?
Planning on it. Finally.
So crabbing is our forte. We do a lot of mud crabbing up here in the Whitsundays. So when it rains here, it is pretty much the best time to go crabbing because all the fresh washes them out.
Right. Yeah. Your crabs they're a lot stronger than ours, I believe. Ours, we go for the Dungeness ones.
Okay, that means what?
That's the type of crab that it is. Yours are the mud crabs.
Yeah.
And ours would be the Dungeness. Back east, they would have the blue crabs. We also have one called a red rock crab. And our muddies that we find are only about that big around. They're not very big. But
our muddies are salt waters.
Yeah.
They're not fresh water.
Yeah, ours are too. They would be in the bay. But yeah. Yep.
Okay, so do you have a limit?
12 Dungeness per day. The Red Rock, we can get 24 per day per person. No size limit on those. They're kind of a nuisance. But the Dungeness have to be 5 3/4 inches across in front of the horns on the shell.
Mm-hmm.
But
are you allowed to catch females?
no, just the males on those.
Same with us. We were only allowed to catch the males. Yeah.
And in California, the size limit is different than Oregon, and also in Washington, it's different than Oregon.
Oh, okay.
In Oregon, we can go year round, and we can keep 12 per day per person of the males that are 5 3/4 or bigger.
Okay. So, Creel, I am in Australia, and hello to Woman Outdoors. How are you today?
I didn't say hello to Rob. That's a fellow that loaded my truck today.
Okay. So I'm sporting my new hat I got for my birthday.
It looks nice.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
It's a Aussie icon. It's an Akubra.
That's cool. Hook Fishing, what's up? I dropped a link up the way a little bit. I'm trying to promote her channel. I met her out at the coast the other day.
Oh, real life meet.
Yeah, I had never even heard of her channel before, and she was out there fishing with a GoPro, and I asked her, I said, "Are you a YouTuber or what?" "Well, I do Instagram, YouTube, and I think she does TikTok, and I don't know what all, but
she's a social media.
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I figured I'd come on here and see if we can get her up to at least 50 subs tonight. She's at 33 now, so a few more people got her. That's good.
So is her link in the chat?
It's in the description and also in the chat. Yes, I can drop it again here too.
That's mighty nice of you.
I have it to where I can just paste it. So, they say that she has 34 now. Okay. Yep, 34. And if you do it, it'll be 35. Hooked Fishing says I'll be subbing with my other 4 channels as well. There you go. I think I got her with my 4. That's all I have is 4. So
okay, I just wanted to come up and say g'day, and I was keen to hear that you were going crabbing. So good luck, and I'll be watching. You're going to be filming, I assume.
Yeah, it'll probably be a couple weeks until that video comes out, though, because I got those other videos. I should almost drop one of those videos tomorrow night, and then I wouldn't be so far behind. But I have so much stuff coming up in the future that I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get out and do any videos. So I want to have some stored up so I can release at least one a week. But
yeah, I only upload one video a week, Saturday night here in Australia. So that's all I'm good for.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that exciting.
It takes a lot to do even one a week.
Yeah.
But now that the days are getting longer here, I can go out after work too and do something. But a shorter video of an evening or whatever. But during the winter time around here, it's dark from about 8 o'clock it gets light about 8 o'clock in the morning, and it gets dark again about 4:30 in the afternoon. So we don't. I mean, you have no time except the weekends to do anything if you have a job. But anyway, yeah, thanks for coming up. It's good to put a face to your channel. Oh, she froze. I think she froze. Hooga Homestead, welcome in. Hook Fishing says he subbed to Creel because he saw the drum. Yep, she gone. Hooga Homestead, I am promoting a channel. I'll drop the link again. Trying to get her up to at least 50 subs tonight. I met her in person out at the coast the other day while I was out there on a job. So, just trying to help her channel get a jump start here. Now, I'm not talking about right now, Creel. I'm talking about in the winter time. Now it's not getting dark till about 9:30, something like that. But appreciate it, Hooga. Oh, and another thing that's going to be different on this crabbing video is with my new hard top they put on one of those crab davits, so we'll have easy pulling pots because we have a pulley. You throw the line over and pull down instead of pulling up. So yeah, anyone else can come up if you'd like to. Yeah, Steve, it'll be easier on your back, but with my 400-pound crab pots, it might not be easier on your back. It might jerk you right back in the water, you know? Those windows, Steve, open about, a foot, maybe a little over a foot, but they're so big that I think you could stick your head and shoulders right through there. Those things are huge as far as the height of them. Sup, old man?
Hello, Earl.
You still shaving your beard? Or you
I
just
shaved it 2 days ago.
Oh.
You know what I found out? I've had that beard for I don't know how long. I was in the shower, and I thought, okay, the first shave, I figured I'd get my face all wet and everything. My God, does it hurt? It's like sandpaper. Anybody that hasn't shaved for a long time, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It was awful. So anyway, I was having dinner, and then I got done with dinner, and a good friend of mine called, and then all that fluff was on there, and I really wanted to hear what you had to say because I always watch your videos, and I missed them. So I'm sorry about that. So I'll have to go back and watch the whole thing.
Well, that's okay. That way I'll get it monetized, and you can go watch advertisements and make me some money.
No, I always skip through those.
Not if I have the unskippable ones. What's up, CVA? Appreciate you coming in.
Oh, Central Valley, what's happening?
Make sure you click this. I'm trying to get everybody to go sub to that link. It's a girl I met out there in at the coast the other day, and she has a very small channel. Sup, Brian?
How you guys
hello,
doing?
Brian.
Out and about running errands, so I thought I'd just pop in real quick and see how you guys were doing.
Oh,
Great.
we're hanging there.
Good, good.
Earl's all
So,
excited. He got his boat back.
Oh yeah. Well, you know they opened up the Columbia.
For salmon?
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah,
want to
for salmon. What was that?
I said I don't want to sink my boat up there.
Oh, well, they just opened it up today, and so I guess they were off on their upriver projections by 70,000 fish. They're estimating 191,000 spring Chinook this year, over 121,000.
That's
Wow.
good. That's good.
It's
So,
really
so what
good.
are they opening it up for right now? For Chinook?
Yeah, it's opened up for Chinook, and as of yesterday, Wednesdays and Saturdays, it's open for retention of sturgeon, 1 per day, I believe 2 per year, from Wauna down to Buoy, not Buoy 10, but the Wauna power lines to Warrior Rock. So you can retain sturgeon in that area.
What's the minimum size for that?
Just going off memory, 38 to 54 inch fork length.
Okay.
I could
Still pretty
be
nice
off.
sturgeon.
Oh yeah, definitely a eater. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
great.
So-
Jay, come in.
So we're gonna go out tomorrow. We're heading out on the Columbia tomorrow because the Willamette is just nothing but a mud pit.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, we're a couple feet high up here, upriver this far. So
Yeah, it's really bad down here. I mean, it's basically mud. It's cleared up a little bit. I've watched the flood gauges and the turbidities dropped a lot. It was
Yeah.
up to like 33 or 34, and it's down to I want to say 18 right now. Gets fishable around 10. So we still got a ways to go. I'm thinking Sunday the Willamette's going to be fishable, and the fish stopped going over the falls, so they're probably stacked from Oregon City out to head of channel or lower channel. So that's also
Yeah.
going to be good. But the Columbia being open is going to take a ton of pressure off the Willamette.
yeah.
So what do the fish look for? They look for clarity or water temperature?
Both, actually.
Both.
So so the old saying goes from the old timers, if you can see your boat prop, you can catch a springer, which can be true or false depending on your school of thought. But in general, you're looking for that. And then depending on water temperature depends on the way that you fish for them. So if the water temperature is, we'll just go with the ballpark, 48 to 55 degrees, 9 times out of 10, they're belly down in the sand on the bottom. You're going to be pulling herring, cut plug herring behind a flasher. And it's going to be an inline flasher like a Leo or a short bus, something like that, triangle. And that's how you're going to get on them when it's cold. Once you start seeing more tide movement, like incoming tides and warmer waters and stuff like that, then it's going to turn into like the spinner and the plug game. Right now, it's going to probably be an anchor fishing game, and it's anybody's guess what they're going to be on. But on incoming tides, when you have a long, drawn-out incoming tide, it's anchor fishing for sure.
There you fish pretty close to the bottom, then I take it.
Yeah, 18 to 24 inches off the bottom. It all kind of depends. 15 to 25 feet of water when they're sitting belly down, they'll mark on sonar. They'll mark arches on sonar if they're just up above the bottom. If they're really buried down there, they just kind of come up as a lump. That's it. So it'll be interesting to see, but with 6,000 fish a day pushing over Bonneville, there's definitely fish down below.
It'll be crowded then once it clears up, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think we're going to dodge a little bit of it. I don't know where everybody's going to go. If they're going to go up to Lower Channel and fish the Willamette or the Multnomah Channel, and then over at Hedda Channel out at Kelly Point, and they're going to focus there, or if they're going to go anchor fish up north of Government Island or over by Caterpillar. There's so many places that the fish, so many humps and features, and there's about 100,000 different places to pick up fish in the Columbia, but there's certain places that get real stacked. I mean, obviously Buoy 10's legendary, but that's a rodeo out there, bumper boats.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, you can have that.
Yeah, that's not my favorite fishery in the world at all. That's definitely not on my list of places I like to. That's not enjoyable. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
I hear
So
you.
Brian, the guy that brings our uniforms into work, he loves to go fishing for springers and steelhead and all kinds of stuff. But he took a week off from Friday to Friday. He took 163 pounds of springers to his freezer and 4 stripers.
Wow.
And that was
So he's
off the
fishing.
Umpqua. That was
Yep,
off the
yep.
Umpqua.
I was gonna say he's down on Umpqua, Maine. That fishery is hot, and
Yeah,
and I'm
it
sure
is.
that the stripers,
The stripers were just a bycatch.
So they were. Was he trolling or was he anchor fishing? Did
I think they're
okay.
pretty sure they were trolling just with the anchovies.
Anchovies, yeah, down south there, anchovies are more popular than the herring up here. Seems to be the hot ticket, but striper will eat a herring or whatever.
Yeah,
I imagine.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
They got enough of a mouth; they could probably swallow the whole flasher too.
Right.
Just put a hook on the back.
What's up, Hooked?
What's going on?
There we go.
Good evening. Tina Ladybugs here.
Yeah, Tina's here. Fluff and stuff said hi.
Daisy's here. All that fluff. She's still
Yeah,
in here.
She said good day to you. Good day.
G'day. Good day, mate.
Good eye, Mike. And Brian left. He hit the wrong button.
He was driving.
I know. Do you do any fishing since the last time you saw me, Bobby?
No, man, the weather's just been bad here.
Yeah, same here. But
Where are you from, Bobby?
Virginia.
Virginia. Wow.
Yep.
Long ways away.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you fish for mostly?
Drum, catfish, flounder.
Don R. Whoops.
I've
I
been
did.
trying to get into bass fishing and it just doesn't work for me.
You have a lot of freshwater lakes there?
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah. I'm trying to think of what it's called. Anyways, every time I try and go like bass fishing or even like for bluegill or something, I just sit there for like 3 or 4 hours and catch nothing. Like the only thing I've ever caught out of fresh water was one baby largemouth, a yellow perch, and a shellcracker.
You're not doing something right.
Yeah.
Obviously not.
You're fishing from the bank, I take it.
Sometimes I go out kayak fishing.
Okay.
I've
Well, I
tried.
guess it's practice on different, salt water is a little bit different than fresh water,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah. I've tried crankbaits. I've tried finesse. I've tried just slow jigging. Tried slow retrieval, and just nothing works.
Well,
Hey, we got her up to 35.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to do.
35 what? Thumbs
Chris.
down?
No, I'm trying to get Chris up to 50 subs.
Oh. Well, she was at 19 the other day when you texted me and I subscribed to her, so she's doing well.
YouTube.
I thought I was number 20,
There's
21,
36.
22, and 23, I think. You got 36?
Yep.
Oh, you were doing your other channels. That's right. Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know if I'm subscribed to you with this one. Hang on. Now I am.
No wonder mine has been going up so fast. I just in the last few days, the thing went shooting up. Hey, Clayton, what's up?
Hey, Clayton. I'm stuck at 385. I'd go up 3 or 4, then it goes down 3 or 4.
Yeah, they'll do that. But
Drives me crazy.
Fishing and Outdoor Discoveries, welcome in.
That's my other channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll make you a mod on that one too, so you can go pick up everybody else.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah, that's actually the one I hit you up about on Instagram.
okay. No, hey Jeep fam, welcome in. I just got there to that job site and I walked down to the dock just to see there's a barge I was supposed to meet there. We were putting panels on the barge so they could take them over to their house. I walked down there and she was down there fishing. And I said, what are you fishing for? And she goes, bass. I said, smallmouth? She goes, no, largemouth. I said, is there a bunch of them in here? Yeah, it's one of the top 10 lakes in Oregon. I said, okay. And then I saw she had a GoPro on her. I said, do you do YouTube? And she goes, yeah, and Instagram. And I don't know what all she said she did, but I followed her on Instagram and she has TikTok videos posted on Instagram. And she has a couple videos on YouTube, but she didn't have very many followers on there. So I'm just trying to get her a jump start.
Yeah, YouTube can be intimidating at first. Like,
Yeah, for real.
you can sit there for like 2-3 months and you don't get any follows, like no subscribers at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
You kind of get discouraged, and then all of a sudden they start coming in. Then it slows down again. It's really it's pain.
It seems like it's always about it, but unless you're specific channel of things like seems like the food cooking channels really take off. Everybody wants to watch you cook things. If you do like a fishing, cook and catch, I mean, those seem to really take off good. But it depends. I think it's a 1.5, 2 year period before you get up to 1,000.
Yeah.
Seems to me.
Sounds about right.
But I never watch a cooking channel. I mean, I watch your Catch and Cooks, but I don't watch a full on cooking channel.
Right.
Well, I don't either. I think it all depends what you want to eat. I mean, like us, we eat fish. So, someone's on a fishing channel and they do a catch and cook. I definitely watch it because I like new recipes.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't do much.
I'm going to do a Catch and Cook with Nutria here. I keep saying that, but so you don't see this on that video where it'll be the second one from now that I do Nutria hunting. But you don't see it on the video, but I was butchering those as I was going. And
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I'm doing it for Mr. Jeep Fam Overland right there. That guy, he wanted all the meat. But anyway, I had taken a gallon Ziploc bag with me out there so that I could put it over my camera when it started raining, because it was iffy whether it was going to rain or not. I get out there and sure enough, it started raining. So I put it over the camera, and then it looked like it wasn't going to rain anymore. And I had shot some pretty nice ones. So I started butchering them and throwing all the hindquarters in the bag. I filled that bag slam full to where he couldn't even get it shut. And I still had 2 more that I could have butchered, but I didn't.
Well, did you get it over to him, the Jeep fam?
He's coming here to pick it up. His
Oh.
wife has family in Eugene, and he's going to the I don't know, some off-roader thing down in California.
Oh,
KRDP Fishing Outdoors. I believe that is one of Miss Chris's followers that came over and followed me. I believe.
good.
So I will make you a mod in here, and you can go check out people's channels. And I will also drop your link, because none of these people in here, I don't believe, would have your channel. I
I don't
be
see
wrong.
her on here though.
Who? Chris?
Chris, yeah.
I might be wrong. I don't think that's who this is.
No, it says yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
What's Nutria taste like?
I
Rat?
don't know. I've eaten it, but I don't know what to compare it to.
Because the only thing I can think of that I've had that I think would be similar would be like raccoon.
See, I've never eaten a raccoon, so I don't know.
How about beaver? It tastes like beaver.
I've
you
never
think?
eaten beaver
I've
either,
never
but
had beaver.
so somebody told me the last time I did that catch and cook, somebody told me that they would call it they would say it's halfway between rabbit and beaver. Well, I've had rabbit.
Okay,
I see
I've had
where
rabbit.
it's a little stronger than rabbit. Not
Okay.
strong as in disgusting strong, but just
Right.
a more prominent taste of something. I mean, it's not bad at all.
Well, I thought rabbit was good.
Yeah,
I like rabbit.
yeah,
Yeah.
rabbit's good, definitely. Came over because I got a YouTube notification that this channel subbed to me, so I checked out this channel. Was kind of fishing content I'm subscribed to. Awesome.
Tastes like chicken.
No, it does not taste like chicken, and I fully expected it to, probably because it looks kind of like a chicken thigh.
But it's kind of darker meat, isn't it?
A little bit. You want me to go get the pack?
No.
I got a vacuum pack of meat in the fridge, or in the freezer. I mean,
I'm not opposed to it. I'd like to see it.
all right, let me go get it. What's up, Matt R?
Oh, Matt, how you doing, bud? Happy birthday.
So you can further learn from them. Same. I'd sit around pretty much most of the day watching fishing YouTubes.
Yeah.
It still hasn't helped me with freshwater fishing, but you know, it is what it is.
You watch mostly saltwater?
No, I mean, here recently I've been watching a lot of like Guggen Squad guys, so it's mostly freshwater.
Okay.
So that's a whole hindquarter right there. There and
Right.
up.
Is that fat on there or is that bone?
Yeah. No, that's fat.
Oh, wow.
There's the other. There's
That
two.
doesn't
in
look
here.
bad. Doesn't look that bad.
No, it looks kind of like a chicken leg quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the whole leg and thigh. But
Frog legs
Jeep
are really
fam?
good.
Jeep fam, when I ate it, if you would have pulled it off the bone and cooked it that way, you would have thought it was pulled pork. Very much the texture of pulled pork.
I wonder
So
if it's similar to snapping turtle then, because that's about the same too.
Never had
maybe
that.
I've eaten snapping turtle before. Snapping turtle is good. This is Nutria, Tina. Nutria hindquarters.
Thanks,
Okay,
Matt.
I'm going to drop this link again for,
Geez, who I watch.
I'm not sure if this is the one, or did I copy another and paste it since then? I think this is the one. For Chris, this is a, let me go back and see the last time I dropped it and see if that's the right one. Where am I here? Yes, that is the right
That
one.
is- Yeah.
So, if you guys could go subscribe to that girl, she does bass fishing, kayak fishing, all kinds of stuff. So, very, very small channel. Trying to get her up to at least 50 tonight. And right now, she is at 38. I believe we can do this, guys. I'm going to go throw this back in the freezer.
All right. Teach me how to bass fish. I want to know. I want to learn.
Actually, I think a lot of bass fishing is water temperature. I think that is a lot of it. You go out there and the water is 50 to 55 degrees. It's going to be slow. You're going to want to use some slow baits,
Yeah.
kind of stuff, worms or something. But, once the water gets up to 60 and above, you can use kind of a fast moving bait, top water bait or, a crank bait or something like that. I think it's water dependent.
Since I was out there anyway.
What is that? Klondike bar?
You wiggle your
those
worm
would
and
be-
you wait.
Those will make you fat, Earl.
That's all right.
You don't have to worry about that.
Nah. Hey, I appreciate it, guys. All right, Don.
Whoa.
Have yourself a wonderful evening. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you, Jays.
42 now.
42?
42 now.
Hey, we
Wow.
can get her there.
Oh,
we
yeah, for
can
sure.
do this.
She's going to owe you lunch or something.
She doesn't even know I'm doing it.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Share. Copy.
Tina, Jeep Fam Overland, who is in the chat, wanted me to save him some nutria. So that's what that's for. But yes, I am going to do a catch and cook with nutria in the near future.
Take Lauren with you. I want to see him gag on it. I don't think he wanted to eat it the last time we were talking about it.
I don't know. He might not.
I thought he might be in here tonight.
Hey, I appreciate it, Clayton.
I'll click that.
Yeah, he usually is in here. I don't know. Snake River Catfish Slayer.
Oh, that was my thumb. Sorry.
Hey, Snake. We're trying to get Chris, a girl that I met out at the coast the other day, trying to get her up to at least 50 followers tonight. So here is her link. If you want to follow her, she is a bass fishing lady that fishes from the shore or from kayak, or I'm not sure what all she does. She doesn't have more than about 3 videos on her channel right now. So
I bet
And-
she's excited looking at it right now. Seeing going to 38.
I don't know if she's looking at it, but hey, off the hook. Welcome.
Hello, Ted.
I don't know if you heard what I just said, but that channel or that link right above you, it's right down your alley. $44, 6 down. We can do this.
Wow.
We can do this.
That's amazing. Good job,
All right.
everybody.
I just shared it some so I can concentrate now.
Snake River just hooks at her too.
45. 5 down.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I've tried bass fishing. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it though. All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
Come out here and I'll teach you how to bass fish. Actually, I'll come back there and
Who's gonna
teach you
teach
how,
you?
because I used to bass fish back there before I did out here.
That would be awesome.
Well, Ted just hooks at her. How many's that? 46 now?
I've been thinking about going to the golf course because
I just said 45.
I'm not far from the Jamestown golf course. I've been thinking
Oh, yeah.
about fishing on the golf course.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good place to learn. You
I was
know?
thinking of just like using a spinner and see if I could catch anything that way.
Yeah, I bet you can.
This Chris actually shouted me out on Instagram today.
Yeah.
She caught a fish while I was out there. So she mentioned me in the post, and then also shouted my channel out. So
Nice.
see, I pay back.
I gotta be super bored if I'm ditch picking. I like chasing big fish in saltwater, but it's kind of hard to get to saltwater sometimes. So I want to, be able to walk 60 feet and hit freshwater. I'm in Virginia.
Yeah, I was a bass fisherman most of my life until I was probably 50, 55. And then I kind of turned to saltwater. I love saltwater. It's hard for me to go back to freshwater now. You don't know what you're going to catch in the ocean. It's just a whole different ballgame. It's just,
Yeah.
to me, it's just
Right.
exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah. See, my dad was a bass fisherman his entire life, my entire life. And I mean, he has records here in Virginia. Like, people still talk about the fish he's caught. I've gone fishing with him when I was younger, still never caught anything. When I went with my great granddad to like North Carolina, though, and we did surf fishing, I'd catch stuff left and right. And I was like 7, 8 years old pulling in bluefish and drum. So I kind of got addicted to it. And now that I'm a little bit older, kind of tired of having to travel so much, so I want to try out freshwater, and it's not working for me.
Well, maybe a good thing to do is to go with someone, like your father that's been just done it his whole life, and he could probably put you on. And once you get onto him, bass fishing is pretty doggone fun. I got to admit that.
Yeah. Damn.
It's actually not hard either. Maybe to catch a big one it is, but to catch fish, bass fishing is one of the easiest fisheries there is, as far as I'm concerned.
See, I always thought the same thing, but I don't know, man. Like I said, I've been skunked every time I've tried.
Yeah.
So I can go out to Chesapeake Bay and throw a line in the water, and 5 minutes later I'm fighting something. So there's got to be a little something to it that I'm missing. I just don't know what yet.
Practice, like they say.
He's
The
in
more you do it,
Virginia.
the better you get.
Clayton, he's in Virginia.
Yeah, I'm in Virginia. Southeast Virginia.
I'm from Wyoming.
Can't tell.
Earl's not even listening.
Yeah, I am. Backwoods Barbarian, welcome in. We're trying to get Miss Chris up to 50 subs tonight. And here is the link if you would like to go follow her. She does bass fishing. On the, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm pretty far from the Potomac. I'm closer to York, James, and I think the furthest one that I'd be technically close to is Rappahannock.
I agree with you, Ted. You fish a bass tournament, you try to win some money in a bass tournament. Bass fishing isn't easy.
Well, that's what I said. I said it's an easy fishery. It might not be easy to catch the big ones.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's, I mean, to catch something, it's easy to, I mean, they're aggressive fish. You're going to catch some.
Yeah.
I mean, Ted made some baits and I caught him on that. You know, they ain't that hard.
Hey, Earl, I was looking at kayaks, and there's somebody, that lives here in town that's got the same one that you do, but it's a 10-footer. Do you think that's going to be too small?
Probably not for you. I mean, the length is only for stability.
That's a lot.
But I'm heavier than you are by quite a bit. And I can, in my 12-footer, I think I could stand up in that thing and fish. So I think you'd be fine in a 10-footer.
I'm not going to any big lakes. It'd be, ponds and.
That's why I think. I mean, see,
there'll be some lakes, but
mine I want to go across the Umpqua, and that's pretty fast flowing. So you want some stability.
Yeah.
But I think you'd be fine in a 10-footer.
And not only that, it's going to be a lot lighter. I think yours is like 85 pounds or something, isn't it?
75, I think.
75. So I'm sure a 10-footer would probably be more like the 55 to 60, I'm guessing.
Because you're yelling at him, Jays. Stop yelling at him and he won't be mad.
Yeah, I don't know. What's Ted mad about?
Because I said that his baits, he made some baits and they must be pretty easy.
Ted's got his clothing line out. Did you see that? He's
I saw that.
You see that on his Instagram and his Facebook account and his YouTube. You guys check that out. Yeah, I want to see Earl stand up in that kayak too.
I did when I got on it last time, but I didn't stay standing on it. I stood on, like I was floating in the water standing on it, but I didn't try paddling or anything while I was standing.
I didn't see that on camera.
No, because the camera wasn't on yet.
You can say anything you want.
Right.
Next time.
Did no one get that? What did we get? What? Yeah, because he just got dunked on. That's exactly right.
That's another thing I haven't done is stand up in my kayak yet.
I don't see any reason to stand up in it.
Yeah, I don't either.
I do. I want to see a fall. What else would there be? That's why you want you to put the camera on.
But if I fall, then the camera's going underwater too.
Now I had to come up here and defend myself now, right?
Yeah.
How's everybody
Give him
doing?
heck.
Nah, I'm good. I'm used to it from Earl.
Yeah, I'm coming back soon, Matt. I don't know, probably another month or so. So what's the South Dakota fishing adventure? Must do saltwater tuna fishing or something, huh, Matt?
SD.
South
Fish.
Dakota or San Diego, I think.
Earl, did you try that new rig out yet for that GoPro mount or not yet?
Not yet. Man, our creek is up like 3 or 4 feet. It keeps raining. It rained all day today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see the content from that because that came out pretty good.
What
Yeah.
did?
The GoPro mount for your.
Oh,
kayak.
yeah. Yeah, that did. That came out real nice. I was real happy with that.
I think you needed to put a little bit more air in that tire when you're pounding on bending it, though. You know?
I didn't
I was
You're only
thinking
like
the same
35,
thing.
40 pounds. You should have gone to maybe 60.
I didn't even put air in that tire. That thing is still sitting where it was before I made that thing. I just walked up to it and started beating on it.
I
Yeah, we
figured
saw that.
would have heated up the metal a little bit so you wouldn't have kinked it like you did, but I didn't know.
I don't. It's pretty thin wall stuff. It's
Yeah.
just aluminum. I mean,
Yeah.
Steve knows what it is. It's just a gaff,
Yeah.
a gaff handle. But if I'd have thought when I was putting that piece on the end of it like this, I would have just tilted that sideways,
Yeah.
and that would have taken care of some of that. But it's kind of nice that it is bent because that way it's not sticking so far out the side you catch on everything.
Yeah. No, I idea for the bend. That was a good idea.
Yeah.
Looked nice.
But I think you could have got the swivel mounts that go one way and then you go
Oh,
the other
you
way,
could
so you can
You could
Yeah.
have, but
be better than beating it on a tire, I think. But
why? Then I
it
couldn't
made for a good video. I got to tell you that.
yeah,
Earl.
It made,
I
it made great
be
content.
redneck if I did that. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
We only got her up to 45 so far. Need 5 more new people in here. Hendrickson, talk about new people here. They show up.
Just talking about you.
Hendrickson Family Farm. I'll go over this again. Dropping a link for somebody that I'm trying to get up to 50 subs before I get off of here tonight. And they're at 45 right now.
Now, that should be
Bass
doable.
fishing, if you like watching bass fishing, give them a follow. If you would. Not trying to tell you what to do, I'm just trying to tell you what to do.
Ted, you're stuck in the prison again. I see the concrete walls.
Yeah, I just got on break. I got about an hour and I'm heading home.
It's what,
I just
10:30 there?
I was just cleaning AC coils up on the roof all day, so I'm whooped.
So you work different shifts, I guess, huh?
What's that?
You work different shifts?
Well, I work 3 to 11:30 when the kids are in school, but now in June when they get out of school, I go to 7 to 3:30 daylight
Okay.
until somebody retires and I move up on the totem pole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or else until somebody gets fired
Yeah.
for
Or
watching YouTube at work.
Or somebody accidentally falls off a ladder while I'm holding it or something like that. You know.
That's always fun. That's always fun. Yeah.
At least they wouldn't have any content to go back and look at to threaten your job or anything if you did happen to knock them off the ladder.
Yeah. There's so many cameras at school. It's unreal.
Yeah.
It's like you're always on YouTube when you work around here.
Hendrickson Family Farm said they were just talking about me on their love. What?
Dang autocorrect.
Sneaky to me.
I was wondering what that comment right here meant. Live, not love. It's live, not love. Okay, got it. I'm up to speed now. Raised Outdoors Arkansas.
What's up, Raised?
Here, Raised. Got a link for you to go smash with all your channels. Trying to get them up to at least 50 tonight.
Hmm.
And right
That's 46.
the very moment, they are sitting at 46. So we need 4 more.
How many people you got in, Earl?
It says 9 right now on my
Yeah.
computer. On my phone, it says 13. I don't know how many I got in here.
Yeah, YouTube's kind of glitchy right now. I
Yeah.
posted a short last night. I think it was last night. I don't know. I don't sleep much. And it jumped up to like 3,400 super fast. And when I looked at it today, it said 32. I was like, wait, what? So yeah, YouTube's just glitchy right now.
Yeah, my watch timing, it's going very slow. I think I'm like 450 hours, and it's going slow.
Yeah. I still have not played your playlist. I need to do that. I'll put it on tonight if I remember.
It's fine. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm probably gonna do that whole challenge too. I gotta do that Sunday.
The what?
I don't know if I'm calling anybody out on it or not.
Peanut butter challenge.
Yeah, the peanut butter pickle challenge. My daughter
That's
wants to do
actually not bad at all.
my daughter's gonna do it with me, but I'm gonna add a little something to it for myself. But she'll probably just do the peanut butter and pickles. But she wants to do it with me, so I don't know if I'm gonna do a live Sunday on it or if I'm gonna make a video yet. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you got to do something wild with it, like put some sardines or onion or,
Oh, why?
Yeah, I gotta spin it. I'm gonna do
Yes.
anybody do yet. So
Ted, you gave this guy a idea for fishing, he says.
and who is that? Okay, what was the
Peanut butter fishing challenge.
okay
Peanut butter fishing challenge.
for carp or catfish? Maybe, huh?
I use peanut butter for crab bait sometimes.
For crab bait? Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm interested in is it a challenge he's trying to do or what?
I don't know. Hey, Marcia. Marcia, I got a channel for you to go follow. We're trying to get her up to 50 subs tonight.
Catfish, yeah.
And we are at 46 right now. So your family could definitely get her to 50. If all of them would go follow.
Is Sandy in here tonight, Earl?
No, she said last I talked to her, she said she's taken a while off of YouTube because of stuff going on there.
Okay.
And she'll
Heard
be
a lot.
back after
Okay.
a while. She got a lot going on, sound like.
Got-
Steve's device not connected. He got kicked out.
48. Need 2 more for her.
Yep. I think Marcia's
Ray's just
going
Ray's
after
hooked the setter.
49. One more. Jacob's in here.
To put peanut butter on a hook, would you have to freeze it? Or would you just mix it with something to make it more like solid?
My
You put it-
computer battery went dead.
Yeah. You'd probably have to mix it with something, I think. But
When I do the crab bait down at Ocean City, Maryland, I use those Sane socks. You know, them real thin. They're like a pantyhose type
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
crap and, fish guts and whatever. I put it all in there. It works better than everybody goes down there. All the vacation people, they buy chicken. Well, I
Yeah.
try to different than chicken just to make it, and I'm pretty successful catching the blue crabs with that. It's just with me and the kids fishing, crabbing. So it ain't like we're eating dozens. We're just catching and mostly releasing them.
Right. Yeah, no, I kind of figured that, but that's because that's how I do crawfish here. Take something like pantyhose and wrap it
Yeah.
up like a hot dog or that wildcat bait in it. And
Yeah.
just set it right there near the hole, and they come up, grab it, grab them.
We need one more for her. She's at 49.
And she'll get over 50 tonight because I have
Yeah.
2 more on my phone that I'm using to stream, so I can't really sub while I'm streaming.
Fish and peanut butter sandwich. There you go.
No dog
That would be
Y'all are
disgusting.
just making it worse and worse every time someone mentions it.
mess tonight or whatever. Anchovies. And I was like, I'm not an anchovy or sardine guy, but he ate, was it mustard, jelly, pickles, and peanut butter?
Yeah.
That didn't seem too bad myself. I don't think it would be.
Yeah.
Did to me.
When
I
I went crabbing with peanut butter, I should have just done one crab pot with only peanut butter, but I didn't. But I couldn't. It definitely didn't mess anything up.
Yeah. Did you ever put your go?
She's at 50. We got her.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was done.
Did you ever put your GoPro in your crab trap at all, Earl?
Yeah, I have.
Did you?
Yep.
You get decent footage? I never saw it. Do you have it up on your thing?
Yeah, it'd be from a while back, but maybe I should do that again this Saturday. Actually, I lost the case because the last crab pot that I lost had the GoPro case on it. It didn't have
That's,
the GoPro.
that's what I'm afraid of. If you put it down there, you're going to lose it.
Yeah.
Not in the bay, you won't. You shouldn't.
Well, who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, the
wouldn't
tides
put-
rip pretty good
I
in that
wouldn't
bay.
put my new one down. I'd put one of the old ones down.
Yeah, but
So I got the GoPro. I got the waterproof case with that Subtig battery charger that I have. But
Yeah.
for the and it was only like $13 for the case with the wires and everything. So you could probably get a cheap case on Amazon or something for your GoPro.
Yeah,
Waterproof.
I'm sure. I could.
yeah, I've got an old Hero 4 that I have a case for. I'd probably use that if I was going to do it.
Yeah, Arkansas. That's what I figured with the peanut
Yeah.
butter and crabbing. That's I think that oil trail is what helped out on that. But there were some times where those pots would have a whole bunch of crabs in it, and then the next time you pull it, they'd have none. It was
Really?
just weird. It's just, I don't know. All right, Jacob. I don't blame you. It's a work night.
That's your brother
Yeah.
from Virginia?
No, he's from PA.
Oh, PA. Okay.
That's not far from Virginia.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
Somewhere back there.
Yep. Yep. I wonder we should have got she's at 50 now, at least. Let me see if she's more than that. 51. So yeah, she's at 51.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Oh, you got 14 in here right now.
Yeah,
14
dude.
people. That's
Yeah.
great.
Damn.
I think I'll have to message her on Instagram tomorrow and see if how many of them stuck and how many of them went by the wayside. But I guess you could go back and see tomorrow if you still have her or not.
Yeah, I saw a couple lives in the past couple of days. We're talking about YouTube's getting rid of everybody. They call it spammers.
Yeah.
Lives when they're coming in and just hook setting everybody, and they're getting rid of them like the next day or two.
Yeah.
So
Well, how do they know if they're real or not, though?
I have no idea.
See, that's what's stupid.
Well,
Yeah, I have no idea. People were saying it coming in, and there's certain things. I guess if you come in on the live and you hook set somebody, they're considering it spamming, or YouTube's doing something, changing something. I don't know. I don't know if they're catching on to the. I don't know. I mean, that's what a live's for, though, to share and do that kind of stuff for lives. I don't know. YouTube doesn't like that, but then they wouldn't let you do it if they didn't like it? So I don't get. I really don't know what the heck the rhyme or reason is. I don't know.
Steve, I just got a text from Ed. He said, "I didn't know you were alive tonight." He's probably in here listening. But yeah, Ed, I'm alive. I'm still alive.
Over that quarter.
Oh,
That
Jeremy
link-
Albritton's up here.
Yeah,
Hey, Jeremy.
that
You're
link
saying
I dropped
YouTube?
there, we're trying to get her a bunch of subs.
YouTube's people is kicking people from subscriptions, is what you're saying?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I've had issues with going into lives and a bunch of people saying they subscribed, watching my number jump up, and then they just leave 2 or 3 days later because they think I'm going to follow them back instantly.
Yeah.
I've had that issue. I've never noticed
possible.
YouTube remove
I've
people.
noticed
So
at times where it'll go up 15, and then the next day I have 3 stay. I don't even let it bother me. I don't even
yeah,
care. I mean, it's just whatever.
Yeah, once I hit 1,000, it didn't matter to me anymore.
Yeah, it's just it is.
Now what did you say?
You don't even want to know. He said, "I can't get you on my TV." I was going to say the word with a bunch of thingamajiggies, but I'm not that way.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ed.
That's an inside joke. The rest of the company here won't have any idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, well,
You have to know Ed.
Ed's a good old boy. That guy did a good job on his canvas stop, though.
Man, yeah, for that kind of money,
Yep.
yeah, real good. But you're taking your boat in there, right? To him, the same guy.
No, I'm not now because Koffler got a hold of their guy and he's going to do it. He's from Junction City, so I only have 10 miles to run instead of all the way down to Roseburg.
Yeah, what's the difference in cost?
I don't know. I don't know how much he's charging, but I don't care. I don't feel like dragging it all the way down there. During salmon season, see, it wouldn't go in until June 20th, and that's
Oh.
right at the beginning of salmon season. So
Yeah.
So you're looking to get your boat back before then, Earl? This way?
I have it. I got it yesterday.
Oh, okay, cool.
But the canvas on the back of the cab is not on there.
Okay,
It's-
how do you?
He's building the frame, and then I got to take it to him, and he'll finish it up. But
Gotcha. So you like what they did?
oh, I love it. Let me show it to you.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Now, just because the sky is blue and shiny here doesn't mean that this is what our weather is like. But that was one day this week, and that's probably the nicest day we've had in months.
Really?
But yeah,
Cool.
those
Protection.
windows on the side are massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look real tall.
Yeah,
And he did that for you, like the center that's taller than normal, right?
yeah,
You-
it's 6'6" in the center.
Okay.
So the inside of it looks like that. There's a shelf on each side right under those handlebars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
They're not very big, but it's enough you can get a little bit in there. And
Did he run power up on the top of there so you could put lights inside or anything?
there is a light. He put a light up. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me zoom it in here. There's a light.
Yeah.
It's blaring on it. But that little white blob
No, I see it.
right there is a light. It's not very bright, but I'm going to put those. I used to have those
Put some LEDs in there.
right there on the front of my boat. I had
Yeah.
2 of those off the back end of the cabin before, and I'm going to put them. I'm going to put them up there on that eyebrow, pointing toward the back, so that we can rig gear at night, and also for light on the deck. And then I'm taking those off the front because all those on the front do is glare off the deck when you're driving, and you can't see a thing.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
put them down low by the water.
Either that or way up high, pointing out over top.
Yeah,
And
you'll
not
still get a
down.
glare.
Not that if they're not shining down on the deck, you won't as bad.
Good
You know,
night.
Ed put his right at the peak of the bow of the boat.
Yeah,
So you don't hit any of the aluminum or any of the bow of the boat
Yeah.
at all. It's just
that would
straight in
work
the water.
too. That'd work too.
That seemed to work pretty good.
Yeah.
Your question, Jeremy. No, Deer Slayer's channel didn't get deleted again. I just reshared him out to help him out because he was up to 200, but he's still at 64. He didn't gain too many, so I shared him back out today on my community tab to try to help him out.
Thanks, Arkansas.
Yeah, I need to get to that 500 so I can share that in the community tab.
Yeah, you do. We need to start pushing your channel hard.
Yeah.
Ed, that's one that we can do. You and me and Sunfish King and
Yeah, I'll do that.
some of us band together and get Steve up to 500.
Yeah, I'll share his thing tonight. But when I'm done, when I get off of this live, I'll go share Steve's channel out on my community tab tonight.
That'd
And
be great.
anyone else in here that has the community tab, feel free to share him out.
Yep.
Jeremy finally hit 600. Awesome.
Yeah, cool.
Alicia had a video go crazy today, and I think she gained about 10 subs off of that one.
Wow.
Was it a fishing video?
It was about a 5-second video of how to hold a catfish, and it was up over 4,000 subs in a couple hours. I mean, not subs, views in a couple hours.
Wow.
So
Yeah. I got a lot of subs off of my shorts, believe it or not. You know, you go into there and see, you get subs off.
hey,
That's how I've
Coyote,
got most of mine.
Thank you, Raised Outdoors. Appreciate that.
Coyote, here's one for you to go follow if you like bass fishing.
What's up, Squirrels Magnet Fishing? How are you?
Hey,
I just dropped the link there.
Steve, if you're able to comment, I can follow you now. I don't know if I have or not, but I can double check.
Yeah, I'll do it on my phone here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to 100 just so I can change my channel URL so it doesn't say youtube.com/UGK whatever.
I wish everybody did that. It would be so much more,
Right.
so much easier to share links if they did. But okay, Coyote, I didn't realize that, but yeah, thanks for being in here. I appreciate it. So far, we are at 51 subs. We got her at least 50. That's what we were shooting for. So she more than doubled what she had when we got on here. So I believe her Instagram is the same.
How you feeling, Ted? You
Yes.
better?
Still getting over the sickness.
Still look bad, but that's all right.
Yeah, always look bad, Steve.
I think this is it, Jays. Coyote, let me tell you something.
You want to go?
In here a week ago. What is today? Thursday? You should have been here last Saturday. I went out by myself thinking I'd get about 6 or 8 of them, maybe. It was cold and almost rainy. I killed more nutria that day than I have ever killed in one day in my life. By a ways. That video will be coming out 2 from now. All right,
I got
working
good
for
both accounts.
Good night, working for Jesus.
Good night.
Fishing Outdoor Discovered. Hey, thank you, bud. Appreciate it. I'll check
Yeah, I
yours
got
out.
you with both accounts.
That's Bobby. That's
Yeah.
his.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's a podcast account that I've got with my buddy
Oh,
Chris.
I'll have to go see if I got hooked, Bobby. I don't know if I got you either, but I can't do nothing now. I'll go
Yeah,
back.
no, you're good.
Have
I just subscribed to you too.
Thank you. I
I
appreciate
couldn't find you in the comments, so I went and searched for it.
it.
yeah. Some people, when you search for them, they pop right up, and others, you can't find them hardly at all.
Yeah.
yeah. What's that all about?
Alvin
I'm not-
Lewis. Alvin Lewis on here. I couldn't find him again, and he's always in my lives and stuff, and I couldn't.
My
Hey,
channel is the same way. If you typed in hook fishing, even with no G and the apostrophe, it just comes up with video. I can't even think of the word. Anyways, it just comes up with videos of guys getting like hooks in their face.
Yeah,
But it does not show my channel.
yeah.
That's one reason I want to get to 100, so I can just say type in youtube.com/hooked fishing.
Yeah, and the more and more you get, people are hitting your channel and stuff. It'll start getting built up where you start popping up in the searches more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grits, it's still raining here. Not right now, but it did all day pretty much, and it wasn't just a northwestern drizzle either. It was more of a pounding rain for the northwest. We'll put it that way.
Well,
Hey.
yeah,
He has a
Rain.
new PO box. Grits does. What?
Yeah.
Or does he?
It just disappeared. It says message retracted.
Yeah. He just took it down again, but must have been wrong.
You enjoying it there, Grits? Colorado? It's not raining there, but it's probably snowing.
I don't know. My brother lives here, not very far from where Grits is, and he said they haven't had moisture hardly at all for a year. I mean, not much of anything.
Wow. We actually had rain here all day today. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I got a
Unbelievable.
buddy out in Pueblo, and it's been nicer over in Colorado than it has been here in Virginia.
yeah. It's been raining here. Last week it was all rain. The week before that was all rain. This week it's been beautiful out. So
Yeah, we're supposed to be in the low 70s all next week, so I'm excited.
then next week's supposed to be decent, and then Sunfish King's coming up next weekend. Not this weekend, but the weekend after. So we're gonna hook up and do a bunch of
There
live.
you go.
Here.
Let me change his address in my book here so that I have it for future.
Yeah, I'll have to get that again myself. So
Yeah, you can send it to me, Earl.
Can you screenshot it? Take a screenshot and you'll have it.
yeah, I just did.
I'll send it to, I might send it to you.
Hang on a second. I got it.
P.O. Box.
Why don't you do a screenshot of it, Earl?
Nah, I can just write it in my book and then I have it.
Colorado's amazing.
Yeah, I don't think I
Hey, let's talk to him in January next year and see how amazing it is.
Where did he come from again? Where was he at?
Just Washington, right here, close to us.
Okay.
The thing is, though, he in January they might be having a 60-degree day, but the next
Well,
day
that's
might
true.
be 20 below.
Yeah.
Well, that happens. Yeah, we usually get a January thaw here. Seems like.
So if you're living, like if you're doing a trailer thing, then you definitely have to have a 3-season trailer being living there, right?
Well, I'd sure think you would.
Yeah.
Sometimes they skirt them off with hay or something like that too. You know, around the bottoms of them to keep
Gotcha.
them warm. That seems to work.
Okay.
Put heater underneath there.
So that air don't get under them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I need to go plug my battery pack in. It just died. My phone's plugged into it, but it's charged enough to go for a little bit yet.
That's cool. He's got a bunch of videos coming out of the Rockies, so that'd be pretty cool to see.
I don't know much about Colorado. How far are you from Colorado Springs?
I don't know. I have never been out that way, so I don't know the first thing. I was born in Utah, but I came here when I was like 6 when I was young, so I didn't. I remember nothing about Utah.
Estes
not
Park
very
is a
far.
beautiful
He's
place.
not very far from Colorado Springs. Grits isn't.
There's one heck of a grade and an incline getting up to Estes Park. That's got to be up there. I don't know what it is, Grits, about 8,000 feet.
That's crazy. Yeah, I would die. I would literally die. I don't know if y'all know much about Virginia. You know what Skyline Drive is?
Yeah.
At 3,200 feet, we pulled over at one of the little like lookout areas, and I saw a sign that said fishing is free. Like you don't need a license or anything. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna run down to this creek. I maybe went 30 feet, and I was like, can't breathe. So yeah, I would die in Colorado. I would not make it.
Oh, you get acclimated to it.
Maybe. Originally from Louisiana. I love Louisiana.
Look at this. Look at this, Steve. Who do we have here?
Oh no!
Look at this.
Make his picture smaller.
Ed, you got to turn the YouTube side off.
I don't know how.
Just mute it. Mute the YouTube side. Now I think you muted yourself.
That's good.
What?
You have to mute the other browser. Are you on your phone or what?
I'm on my phone. You get the TV there.
Oh, you got the TV on. That's what we're hearing.
Oh, I'll turn it down.
I'm on my phone. You get the TV there.
Shit, it's echoing back through.
Oh, I got it. There we go. TV down.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, Steve.
Hi, Ed.
This is Mr. Lawrence Martin, for everyone that doesn't know him. He's the administrator of Seabass Lingcod Halibut Facebook group.
Damn, I look old.
Well, you are old.
You look older than me with all that scrubby stuff on your face.
Yeah, I haven't shaved a couple days.
Steve
Yeah,
has.
Same. Couple days.
Today.
I'm just listening. Keep talking.
That's all right.
Well, you're here now.
When we
I
going
never-
fishing?
What's that?
I said, when we going fishing?
Oh, I'm going to go probably Wednesday and Thursday for halibut.
Next week.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's pretty bad here now.
Yep. I'm going out crabbing Saturday. I got to try out my new boat.
Oh, yeah. I love your top. Why does that thing keep
Yeah, I
moving?
love that too.
It looks good.
Yep. So I don't know if you were in here when I was talking about getting the back done, but Koffler's actually got a hold of that guy in Junction City that does their stuff. That's
Mhm.
trying to retire, and he's going to do it instead of that guy down there. I
Oh, good.
still hadn't called and canceled because I don't want to cancel and then this guy flake on me. But anyway,
Well, you got to go with what you feel best about. You know, I just would have went with the other guy because you already made a reservation with him, so or whatever you call it. You know.
I know, but that's during salmon season.
Ah. Yeah.
That's a long salmon season. It just
I
opens.
know it is.
It's usually not that good in June anyway.
No, but you'll catch your salmon, guarantee. If you go with us, we'll catch them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll go with you whenever you want me to go with you.
oh, you got to go because Steve, you know how Steve is. You know, 20, 30 fish in the boat. You know, we just keep throwing them back.
Yeah.
No.
Can't ever get one big enough for Steve.
Oh no, he got 2 nice Chinooks this year. Last year, excuse me. But yeah, he got a lot of fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to be careful, Ed, when you go halibut fishing. If you don't catch anything that's real big, he'll just throw it right back. He won't even say anything like it's not big enough. He just throws it in the water.
Yeah.
That too.
It's true. He did that to me the first halibut I ever caught. Oh, look at this. I don't like him. He throws them back in.
Yeah. It's going to be a good year this year, though, Earl. It's going to be a lot of big fish
Yeah.
in the 40s and 50s. I got a good feeling. So
What's the best time for halibut up in your area? Like now?
anytime you can get out.
Okay.
That's the truth.
Yeah. So like see,
They just opened the season, but the ocean's been so rough you can't get out. So
Yeah. My first holes I go fishing at are mostly really south, about 32 miles from the dock, and we usually do pretty good. They're big fish. You know, I don't like them bigger than 50 pounds myself. You know, the best ones are about 40 to 45 inches, good eating size.
good eating. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's sure fun to catch a big one, huh, Steve?
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. It's a blast. It makes you just in my boat, I'm really bad about screaming a lot at everything. Seals, small seagulls, herring.
If none of you ever watched my videos with Ed in it, just go watch them. It'll make you laugh. It
Yeah.
makes me laugh every time I watch them when I edit them.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely
but
happy to do that.
it doesn't take much to make you laugh, though, Steve.
No, that's true. I'm smiling now.
It's a good time in my boat, I guarantee it. I mean, we barbecue in my boat. We have a good time, and it's just a good time. If you don't laugh and have a good time, it ain't no fun.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Fishing is one of the best things you can do, you know.
Yeah. But it can get pretty boring out there bouncing around for halibut too. You know, I mean, you could go an hour or 2 hours without a bite. So you got to entertain yourself, and that's why Ed's along.
We have Ed as entertainment, and the rest of us are fishermen.
Yeah.
You just got to be careful because sometimes it's not G rated. It gets to PG to R rated when it's coming through and stuff.
Well, that's why you have the looping feature on your GoPro.
Yeah. And the mute button when you're editing.
I see some new music this year. When I catch a big halibut, I'm gonna play TNT by AC/DC and stuff like that. So you know how it is. It's all good.
Let me ask you something. If you're out you're fishing for halibut and you're bouncing around for an hour or two and you're not catching anything, do you guys like rig another rod to try to catch something else while you're halibut fishing, or is it just certain areas you're just catching halibut, or can you just throw a rod over the side and try to catch something else in between?
No, I move.
Yeah, you know, we're fishing 400 or 500 feet of water, so it's not like you can just kind of toss a lure out, you know, or if you're in 20 feet of water or something. So, you know, unless you use a big heavy rod and a lure to get down there. But there are other fish to catch. You know, sometimes you can catch a lingcod and rockfish and that kind of stuff.
Well, certain times of year, like between the season now for the next month, you're allowed to keep your lingcod and stuff like that. But if you have halibut on board, you got to catch your halibut first before you use like long light leader out there and all that. There's so many regulations in Oregon. You got to make sure you understand all of them, because if you don't,
Yeah.
trouble if you bring in the wrong fish.
It seems like they change month to month too.
Oh, they
I
do.
got you.
Yeah. Like this right now, when we go out, we're allowed to keep our ling cod, but then we got to come in past the 40 fathom line to catch our bottom fish, our 5 bottom fish. But then like 2 months from now, we're allowed to catch our halibut out there, but no ling cod, but we're allowed to catch 10 bottom fish, but they're only certain species. It just,
Wow.
you're not on top of it. I mean, you can get some really big finds, and it just, it's real pleasure sometimes. That's all I got to say.
Do that
Mr.
on,
Sligger, welcome in.
I got
I'm pushing for this channel that I just dropped the link for. Pushing them. They're a very, very small channel. I met them out at the coast the other day. Chris, we got her up to
Well, I thought it was my channel.
52 followers right now. NDS, what's up?
So is there any of the black cod out your way? Like the black cod real deep? I guess they say they're real deep. I don't know. I've heard of people catching them, but they're rare.
The
They
black
call it
cod?
black cod?
Oh yeah, you can catch those so easily if you have, like 2 years ago before Steve didn't go, he went back home, but we caught some. We're out there called the Banana out there. It was 600 feet, 700 feet of water. Chicken Ranch, same thing. You can pick them up then when you're out there, but you're allowed 5 of that species.
Okay. They're not that big, right? They're not like a big. They're small, considered small.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, they're real oily fish too, aren't they, Ed?
Yeah, I will. Don't ever try to smoke one unless you want to buy a new smoker.
Okay.
Yeah, but people like them.
Good to know. Good to
They're,
know.
they're real popular fish, I guess.
Yeah.
About it, they catch them now for cat food and dog food, crap like that. That's sad.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen it on TV. They were catching them and they were sought after. They were saying the black cod is phenomenal to eat or something. And I was like, all right, but they were going out in like 800 feet of water to catch.
Yeah. The Chicken Ranch, me and Steve were out there when I got that one. That I think it was an 80 pounder. I can't quite remember 75 to 80 pounder, but we were fishing 600 feet. We dropped off to a 900 to 1,000 feet. We were fishing out there.
You guys have electric reels?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're old.
Okay.
Steve is anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give a reel to Earl. It's a 6-aught pin. And it's not electric, and I'm gonna enjoy this every minute of the video.
Now there is where you want to have a camera, because you're going to have to do the lap timing again, because it's going to take him like an hour to reel it in.
Really?
That's all right. As long as it's a good fish, I don't care.
I watched you reeling like 4 herring at one time. This is gonna be great.
You
watched
10-pound
me-
anchor on the bottom of it. Yeah.
You watched me reel in a sea line too, didn't you?
No, I heard the sea lion. That's about it.
You got him on your line too.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's good times. Every time you go fishing with your family or friends, it's a good time.
Oh
So
yeah.
what- Get a sea. I mean, you just cut the line.
Oh no, you fight it.
Not all.
I hooked a salmon last year in Coos Bay, and I fought this salmon, and I hooked a salmon, and a sea lion took it, and I fought this sea lion until I did my best. The sea lion would come out of the water, and he'd look at me, and he was tired. I fought for like 30 minutes. He won though. He broke my line, but yeah.
Did you see that picture of that guy that was at the Newport Marina, and they had all these sea lions on the docks? They get up there and bark and all and make all this noise, and he had a flasher hanging from the side of his head, looked like a big earring right here. So somebody hooked him, and it just stuck to his head.
Then everybody wants to save him. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's Matt Russell's birthday today.
Yeah, he was on here a little bit ago.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, not on the live, but chatting a little bit.
Oh, he brought me some smoked salmon today, and I'm going to tell you what, I will never give you guys his smoked salmon because mine don't taste that good. Yeah.
Backwoods my misfit. Welcome in.
Hey, Backwoods.
We're trying to get Chris up. We were trying to get her up to 50 subs tonight, but we beat that. So let's see how high we can go with her.
Oh yeah. Hey guys, I'm gonna have to roll out of here anyway. So nice talking
All right,
to you.
Ted.
All right, Ted.
Take
Have a
it
good
easy.
evening.
Yeah, no hooked fishing. I'm gonna get back on and I'm gonna hook set you, buddy. I appreciate you.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Ed, see you guys later. Earl, Steve, thank you. I'll talk to you guys later.
Come down
Okay.
and fish with us sometime, you know.
I would like to get out there definitely. At some
Yeah,
point.
I'll bring Steve on the boat. He's a blast.
All right, I'll see you guys.
Actually, we'll take Steve Partway with us.
Oh,
I don't think I like the sound of that, Earl.
I can't leave my buddy that I found in a parking lot.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, God. Here we
He
go.
called me Sam for the first time. It's hilarious. And of course, me, I let it go on and on and on and on and on.
What's up, Sam?
Yeah, it's all good. I answered anything.
Except late for dinner.
Oh, I am getting chubby.
I think you and Earl are having a contest.
What, to see who can lose the most weight?
I think it's gaining it. Mr. Eskimo Pie, or what was that you had? An
Klondike
Eskimo
I had a Klondike bar.
Klondike, that's what it was.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are good.
I just watching the wind blow here. How about you, Earl?
Oh, it's calmed down here now, but it was windy all day. The
Well, I'm
sun
hoping-
actually came out just a little bit.
Yeah,
Behind the clouds again.
I'm really hoping to get out Wednesday and Thursday. That'd be nice to get some halibut. And I'll send you pictures.
Yep.
Man, thanks.
I
Just send me
hope
a couple fillets.
Oh, I got fish here, Earl. If you want to come by, I got halibut here.
I don't know how to fix halibut. I've never caught one. Never had to fix it.
Oh, I can't help you do that, but I'll give you some. But you're on your own.
He'll just give it away.
Yeah.
Oh, would you? Oh, I don't
Heck,
care.
I gave him 20 pounds of lingcod and rockfish, and he gave it away. Didn't even keep any for himself.
I did too.
You
I
did.
kept all the lingcod.
You kept the good stuff.
Well, yeah.
Sea bass is my favorite.
No, I like sea bass too. But
Oh.
I catch enough sea bass for us to eat. So
You wait to a really good trip with Steve when it comes to sea bassing. Oh my gosh, he just like fish, too big, too small, too big, too small. Want that one? Don't want that one. I had some videos of me and him. It's just what a blast. Top water.
when I went fishing with Steve, I caught more fish than him and Derek combined.
Well, you're talking
They
about
were-
Derek.
They
I
were
understand.
all sea bass.
I understand that with Derek, but with Steve, it's
He's just hallucinating a little bit. It's okay. We'll let him go with that.
well, we all three got to get on a boat together. I love contests. You know me.
I also had 3 hooks and they only had 1, so that's why I caught them.
It sounds like I need to travel north.
Why?
Oh,
Y'all got the good fish. I'm used to just catching drum and croaker.
you got to come down here and fish top water for sea bass. Use it like a frog out there for the fun of it. Oh my gosh, you won't believe it. Watch these fish they're crazy. It's crazy. It's fun.
They're just like largemouth bass, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Yeah, well, we know I can't catch those, so
Well, you can catch sea bass because they bite on anything.
Yep. It's just blast. And when you're out there and you're doing your top watering for them, next thing you know, a salmon jumps up and hits it. And then Steve looks at me and goes, "You see that?" I go, "Yeah, it was a salmon, Steve." And Of course, he freaks out because, he's not used to that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, then one time we're out fishing, trolling for salmon, and it's Ed and I and this other friend of mine, and the friend of mine's just holding the rod. It's up on top of the water. He's just holding it like this, and Ed's doing something, and I'm doing something. Next thing is this rod just slams down hard and just takes line like crazy. So Ed grabs it, and I mean, we're fighting this thing, and come to find out it was about a 5 foot long blue shark. And that was pretty crazy. And so we get it right next to the boat. And I said, I'm going to cut the line. He goes, hell no, that's my favorite lure on the end of that thing. We had to go down with the pliers next to the shark's big old teeth and stuff and unhook his stupid line.
You got my lure back, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I know you're
That's what's fun about the ocean, though. You don't know what you're going to get.
That was great, though. We had a salmon on, and it's running by the boat, and he stuck the net in the water, and he goes, you see that salmon running around that net? And I said, yes, I sure did. That's the funniest thing I've seen in my life. I'll never forget that. That was hilarious.
I've never caught shark from boat. I've always surf fished them. I just drag them up on the beach to get my line back.
I couldn't believe Steve's like, cut the line. I still can't believe that. And I'm like, no. I still that was a blast.
You gotta watch Steve. You gotta teach him a thing or two.
Well, we got that eel on,
Yeah.
Matt's.
And he wanted you to dive overboard. Can you? I mean,
No. Everybody looked at me. I want my lure back. I said, well, you have your father right there. I'm sorry, girl. Poor Matt had to go for it. I ain't got to get my finger chopped off.
Yeah, that was an ugly sucker. I'd like to get him in the boat just to take a picture of him, though,
it
Well,
bite a hole in the bottom of it.
I'll bring in the boat, but I ain't going to put it in the net because they're hard to get out of the net. They're really.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
God, I think I'm going bald.
What are you thinking there? You are.
Look at me. My TV's like 30 seconds late. Look at me rub my head. That's crazy.
Yeah. They always do run late on the other whatever you have up.
Yeah.
StreamYard.
Yeah. Earl,
Living them men's here.
Earl,
I see that.
I can't wait to get you out there for a halibut trip, my friend, because
Oh, I'd love to go.
no, will you be reeling that pole? Me and Steve will be using electric reels. That's gonna be so much fun all day long. I'm really bad about saying drop them, pull them up, ain't I, Steve? I don't like this spot. Good time.
That's all right. I'll just cut the line and go to the next spot and cut the line.
As long as it's your gear, I don't care.
No, I'll be using your gear at that point.
That you be Steve's point by then. Yeah.
Steve will buy me new gear.
Yeah.
What? Come on, Steve. You don't buy me new gear.
I don't.
Steve's nice to me. He likes me, actually.
Oh,
That must be a pretty
I
good
think-
actor.
I think it's because I call him old.
nice guy. I always
Yeah.
call him a nice guy.
Yeah. Earl's the only one who ever called me old.
halibut.
It's nothing like getting a big halibut on, though, Earl. You're gonna be just amazed.
115-pound halibut. That's a monster.
No, like a 60, 70 pounder, and I'm gonna reach down. I'm gonna tap it in the nose. I'm just gonna run back down 30, 7 feet to reel it back up again. And I really get a kick out of that.
I bet.
I do.
So you're going to enjoy that about as much as I enjoy watching people pull my great big crab pots in.
Oh, it won't be me.
Have you seen those crab pots?
No, I have not.
I have.
They're 42 inches across the top.
Oh my
They
God.
gotta weigh 30 pounds anyway.
They're more than 30. I'd say they're
Are
about 50 pounds a piece, probably.
I don't
And
even-
the most crab I've ever had in one of those per pole was somewhere between 120 and 130 crabs.
oh my gosh.
Wow.
Those things work.
All females, probably.
A lot of them were, yeah. I think we only got 1 or 2 keepers out of that one.
Yeah.
There was a lot of small ones in there. I mean, that big around instead of the big ones. But yeah.
We've pulled some good crab pots, haven't we, Steve?
Yeah, I was looking at one the other day that you and I and Deke were out. I think it was that same salmon trip, and I think we had 6 pots out, and in 3 pots we had 3 limits,
Yeah.
and then those other ones were just chock full. There must have been 40 or 50 in each one.
Yep.
Well, we've had some good ones, yeah.
And who pulled all them crab pots?
I think Deke did, didn't he?
Yes, he did. 'Cause, I mean, you just stared at him. He did.
Well, he's 6'4". He's not skinny and he's not fat, not like us.
Yeah.
Ed, Living Man says, tap him in the nose. We tap him in the noggin with a sawed-off 20 gauge. He's back there when you're tapping that halibut on the nose that goes back down.
Hey, 115 pounder, you'd have to hit him with a 20 gauge.
Yeah.
I got a 410 I have in my boat just for that. Them big ones. I have got one over 116, one over 123. You do shoot the big ones. Like the 80 pounder, I just netted him. It was, yeah. But I haven't caught a big fish in years. Now I hope when it happens, Steve does it because I'm going to watch him just sweat when I tap it in the nose.
It doesn't take
You won't
much.
be no any nose tapping then.
It
Guarantee
doesn't
you
take
that.
much to make an old man sweat,
Oh yeah. I mean, back in the day when you used to be able to fish on Stonewall Bank on top of it. I mean, I can remember out of season bringing up fish with like barn doors, and you just look down there like, oh my gosh, you're lingcod fishing. I was probably commercialing with my dad. I mean, they're 150 pounders, and just it's just unbelievable when you get a big fish like that. It's wow.
But I agree. Those the big ones get kind of grainy.
Yeah, they do. I like 40
I don't
pounds.
like the meat on those big ones. Anything, like I said, anything over about 45 inches. I don't know.
I know Steve catches a lot of 20 inchers.
Yeah.
Is there a
I
size
catch them
limit?
30 inches too, but he throws them all back.
I was
Yeah,
just about to ask the same thing. What's the limit on them?
there's none no more. It used to be 30. First one is 32 inches. The second one was supposed to be over 50, but the lady at the OFW, I asked her why they ain't doing that no more. You know what she told me? We're not smart enough to add that high. I said, okay. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, but you only catch one a day, though. That's the limit.
325 to 350 pounds.
I thought they put it up to 2.
Wow.
No. It's only one right now. That was 2 years ago. They allow you to have 2 fish.
They were going to do that. That was they redid the regulations. And that was one of the things they were thinking about doing, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's one now.
2 years ago, when Steve left, I think it was 2 years ago, we were allowed to have 2 halibut, and we ran out the banana the day after he left. Remember that, Steve?
Yeah, no, I don't because I wasn't there.
Well, yeah, I did call you, and we didn't catch no fish. The banana is a really weird place to fish. It's got a lot of standing bottom, rock bottom, and mud bottom. But as soon as we got in the sand, we hooked 6 halibut, like boom, 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 when it's over with.
Huh.
It was crazy. Yeah, that's a long ways, though.
All right, Daniel. Appreciate you coming in.
Yeah. Good night.
Take it easy.
Hook fishing, Bobby. Boy, you look tired.
Yeah, well, it's 11:22 for me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
on the
it's
East
on-
Coast.
It's only 8:20 for Ed. In
Yeah.
America.
So where you at? Where you at? Back
Virginia.
south? Virginia? Wow.
Yep.
I lived in Arkansas for a while. I really liked it there. Humidity, not too much. The fishing was outstanding.
Mm-hmm. Arkansas is pretty. I haven't been there in a long time.
I don't like snakes.
Yeah.
That's all I
We
got.
got a lot of those over here.
Yeah.
You're probably down where the water moccasins are too. Or
Mhm.
they, yeah, we didn't have those where I grew up. are very, very few. I've never seen one. But
I've seen a few. Like I said, I mainly fish saltwater, so I don't really run into them all that much. But yeah, I've been to a couple little lakes that had them in them.
I got struck at one time by a copperhead a couple times before I ever saw it. That's how fast they are. But luckily, it was when it was shedding its skin and its eyes were all glazed over and it couldn't see very well.
Yeah.
It missed me. So I thought it was a water snake and I was going to let it go. And then I'm like, wait, I'm up in the woods a little too far for this to be a water snake. So I checked it. Sure enough, it was a copperhead.
Yep.
I'm yawning.
Actually, I've been looking for snake rounds for my 357 just for that.
Yeah. Yeah,
They're
those
hard to find
copperheads,
for a gun that big. You're 357.
copperheads are nothing to mess with.
I've seen a lot of water moccasins when I was in Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the copperheads, I had one follow my boat one time fishing there, and that was enough for me.
Yeah.
You sure it was a copperhead?
All I heard was thunk. I just left.
There's water snakes that look very, very similar to a copperhead, and they're not.
Never found it. I just left. Poor guy on my boat. I'm running my bass boat in the front, and we're at Lake Gentry, and I heard thunk. I looked around with my light. I dropped my light, and I was gone. I don't like snakes.
I was fishing a private pond one time back there in Virginia. I was barefoot, and I was standing there in the tall grass, and I was kind of on a dirt clod. It was a little bit muddy there, but I was on a dirt clod. I was fishing away, and I looked down. I'm like moving my feet to get off the dirt clod, and I'm like, well, that ain't no dirt clod. That's a snake. The thing's sitting there looking at me. Like, you gonna get off of me anytime soon or what? I moved. It was one
Wasn't
of
a
the
copperhead, was it?
No, it was a water snake. It was one that looked similar to the water snake or to the copperhead.
Yeah, they look a lot like them. Like they even have like that pit viper head.
Yeah,
but they're non-venomous.
Yeah.
We just have rattlesnakes here.
Bad.
I think I'm going bald. I keep doing that. I don't know.
Well, you know what we need to do? We need to give Grits one of his hats that he gave to Modog.
Yeah.
That red one.
That delay is really showing how I'm going bald. I'm like, oh my gosh.
You
We could do the comb over, maybe.
You know, I love videos. I love pictures and everything, but unless I'm in them, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm chubby and going bald.
You sure wanted to be on my video when we went herring fishing. You kept getting all up in the camera and everything. I had to cut all that out.
What do I call that? My son said I call it popular. I want to be popular. You know, I can't even say it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve's video same way. I can't, you know, I just harassed Steve. Like our last trip together, only one. Which today I talked to him on the phone. He forgot all about me and him went fishing together, which I thought was kind of depressing to myself. But I'm good with that.
Well, he's old though.
I know I thought that too, but I had to almost remind him about little Earl on my fishing pole. But it all came back to it.
I forgot about that almost until you brought it up, but I wasn't there either.
Oh, you wouldn't. I wouldn't have named him if you were there. You'd have been Earl. But that
was really funny, and I edited out a whole bunch of that, so that the audience really doesn't know what happened on that.
Yeah. Oh, you know,
like inside jokes again.
Oh yeah, it was like 2 or 3 big lingcod were hanging on little Earl when they came up. Remember that, Steve?
Oh yeah, you caught a lot of fish on that one little guy.
Yeah, then I had to keep him. He wasn't very big, but you know, because I never break the rules. Yeah.
I don't know.
But we got outfished that day so bad by Matt's daughter that was me and Steve.
Yeah.
I even turned my hat around. I said, please let this change. Steve turned his hat around too. He had videos of that. We both had our hats on backwards. We did everything we could to outfish her, and we lost. He was just on fire out there.
Yeah, we even tried to fish on their side of the boat. There just wasn't enough room.
Yeah, and what really capped it off was the cake of it all was like, I go, hey, go up there and drive the boat. And I got to go in the back and go to the restroom. She goes, okay. So I stepped in the back of the boat and she gunned it, about threw me out the back. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Then he had to turn the bilge pump on because he missed the bucket.
Yeah. I thought I was gone, Steve. I really did. When she gunned it, I thought, I'm gone. I hung up for life hitting the back of the rail. Yeah. But what a good day that was. Good, great fishing day. Every day is though when you're out fishing.
Yeah.
I had cofflers take my reels off the back of my boat.
Did ya?
Yeah, I did. They did nothing but get in the way.
Huh.
Those ones that, just the little ones, they were only about this long on the back of the boat, on the side of the boat. But you couldn't set a crab pot up there or nothing. It was just the rail in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My rails are so scratched up on mine from crab pots. Steve has a electric crab pot puller.
Does he?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Where does he store his boat? Because he might not have that when he gets back.
I think it's at his house though. I know where he lives.
I know where he lives too.
I'm gonna drop my boat off there probably next week and leave it if you want to get in it.
With friends like you, who needs enemies,
What I tell you to do, you go to Steve's house and go off one of his.
Yep.
Yep. That's all I got to say.
Yep.
I didn't tell you had cameras, though, did I?
Yeah. You did. You just point the other direction.
Yeah. Yeah. That was funny. Yeah. I met Steve. He goes, hey, come and spend the night at my house. Of course, I thought he was
murderer.
Yeah. I'll try to think of a good word. And his wife goes, don't let him over here. He could be a murderer. So funny.
Yep.
Steve, when you coming home?
About a month.
All right. I'm gonna do everything I can to take care of your property.
Water the plant.
He's parking his boat at my house for the month, or in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna water your plants and pressure wash the back deck.
Yeah.
I do go on his back deck when I'm down there, and I look out to the ocean, and I think I need to trim that tree there.
Yeah.
Now I'm blaming it on Steve because he lives there. So
Yeah, trim that sucker.
yeah, he agrees with me, but I'll be the one in jail. So whatever.
As long as I can catch it on my my Blink camera, that's okay.
Yeah. So Hook Fishing Buddy, you should go on Seabass Lingcod on the Facebook. Are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yep. Go on there and I'll let you be on it.
What is it?
Sea bass, lingcod, halibut.
Newport, Oregon. You can watch a lot of videos and stuff. Okay. He's already going to town. God, I wish I was that smart. It takes me like days.
We can't all be like Steve, though.
He was talking about Bobby, not me.
Yeah. I was talking about Steve. I watched him fish.
Must be time for me to go to bed.
Steve, are you going to go bring them little fishing poles you're going to bring? No? Yeah?
Heck yeah. No, I can't wait for that.
Dude,
I got 3 of them. We could invite Earl, too. I don't know if we should, though.
Ice fishing rods?
Huh?
Ice fishing rods or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6-pound test, 3-foot rods in the ocean.
Yep.
I got some
I've thought about doing that.
micro rods out here that I can take along. They're just the ultralights. Take them out there with 6 pound test.
No, we have to all be equal. These are all they're only probably about two and a half.
Yeah, I
feet
know
long.
it. Hey Morgan, what is up? Here, Morgan, I got a channel for you to go pick up here. If you would, please.
Hello, Morgan.
Let me tell you something about Morgan that's gonna make you puke.
Okay.
That old boy went and shot a starling and butchered it and ate it. Now that is disgusting.
No, not really. They were a food you're supposed to eat. They brung over by Britain, I believe, for one of our presidents.
I don't
Starlings?
care what they were brought over for. A cat won't even eat one of those.
There's too many of them.
They won't.
Well, he
They'll
must
eat
have been hungry.
I
They'll
can't
eat
remember who it was.
eating it all.
I can't remember who it was, but the person that brought them over brought them to America to introduce every animal that was in Edgar Allan Poe's writing.
There you go.
That's the only reason they're here. And if
Really?
someone's like, America needs that crap. Thanks.
No, we don't.
Yeah, bring it over the border. We'll accept it. Oh, I'm wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, I try and get
What's
rid of
it?
them every time I see them. The problem is they look so much like grackles. It's hard to do these days.
Grackles.
They are grackles.
Well, there's the American grackle, and then there's the common starling, which is the European starling.
I thought they were the same thing.
Mm-mm.
No, the American grackle. Don't they have like the males have the redness on their wings? No. Well,
No, from what I understand, American grackles just have a much longer tail, like a bigger tail feather than European starlings.
Are
And
you talking
they,
blackbirds and starlings?
I guess everyone calls them grackles.
I'm gonna have to look that up because I'm curiosity about that.
Yeah, I don't know because everything. I mean, a starling and a grackle, I thought were the same thing. But
I don't think so. At least last time I looked, that's what I came up with was grackles were. They're probably like the same like species of bird, but one's an American bird and the other's European.
Didn't know that.
Me either.
Yeah, starlings.
I'm not going to eat one.
Starlings
Yeah,
have yellow.
you're right. A grackle is actually a blackbird.
Yeah. Grackles have a black bill. That's how you can tell the difference mainly is the
Yeah.
bill. Starlings have a yellow bill.
So let me look up starling.
But aren't starlings what you just call blackbirds?
No, a starling is
That's the ones
Yeah.
you see flying in like groups of 100 and
Yeah.
taking
Going through the
over.
air.
Yeah.
yeah, the
If you see
European
'em, shoot 'em.
starling.
Didn't know this was educational channel.
Cindy.
Yeah.
Good night,
Well,
hon.
I actually thought that starlings were grackles, but I'm wrong. So what I was shooting out here, Steve, was the grackles.
In America. Oh man.
It's misfit. Appreciate you coming in.
Why can't I find this Facebook page?
He's going to run. He's already in here.
Newport, Oregon.
Can I search by location?
Sea bass, lingcod, halibut, Newport, Oregon.
All right.
I'm going to bed, guys.
What's that?
Good night, y'all. I'm headed to bed.
Yeah, I got to head too because I got to get up early to go to work. Some of us work, Earl.
Yeah, I know. Some of us do. I don't have anything to do tomorrow.
Nice talking with you, Bobby.
I still have to
Likewise.
Nice to meet you, Bobby.
Did you
See
find
everybody
it?
in the chat.
I know. I'm still trying to look for this Facebook.
See you, Earl.
All right. See you. Thanks for coming up.
Later.
I did eat a nutria, but at least they don't eat nasty stuff like a starling does.
How do you spell Oregon?
ORGERON.
I was waiting to see you do that.
Man, all of a sudden just drew a blank, man.
I know you were like, I'm watching your face like, oh, that's out. Oh, I got like 5 messages from people wanting to know if I'm going to halibut fish.
Morgan, I just showed off some nutria meat here this evening on this live. I have 14 pounds of meat in the freezer from them. And that's just from 2 hunts, and I didn't even butcher everything that I killed because I didn't have room to carry it.
So you eat that?
Yeah, do you ever try it?
No, I'd like to because I don't need no more meat. I got 2. Well, we got 2 elk, 2 deer this year, and got a cow. So
I want to do a catch and cook. This stuff that I got in the freezer is for another YouTuber that wanted it. But I want to real shortly here go out and do a catch and cook on a Saturday when I have plenty of time to go out and actually kill one, bring it back home and cook it.
that'd be interesting. Yeah, I like that.
No, Morgan, my boat's been in the shop for a long time. I got a hard top put on it. Let me show it to you. I just got it back yesterday, so we're going out crabbing Saturday, hopefully. But come on, quit glaring.
I got to go crash. I'll talk to you later. See you guys. Meet you, Bob.
Let me turn the lighting down on my phone so it shows up.
That looks good.
I probably already asked you, how long is your boat?
20 foot.
20.
But see, that canopy used to go back about 2 feet further.
Right.
And it got in the way. And I told him to stop this one right at the back of the seat so we have more fishing room. So
Later, guys.
all right. I
Take it
appreciate
easy.
you coming up, Ed. Come back in next time. But yeah.
Yeah, I gotta hop
I'm
up
ready
too.
I'm so ready to get back out there. Hey, Alan,
I bet.
welcome in. I got another channel for you to go follow, Alan, if you want. This is a bass fishing lady that I met out at the coast the other day when I was out there working. She had about 25 subscribers when we started tonight. And she is at 54.
It was 54 last time I looked.
Yeah. So not
Yeah,
too
man,
bad.
I'm gonna hop off here. I'll stay in the chat, but I'm gonna hop off and get ready to crash because it's almost 12 a.m.
Yep. I don't blame you. Hey, Morgan, if you want to come up for a little bit, tell people about your channel and what you do, get some exposure out there, you're more than welcome to. Just follow that pin link at the top. You should be able to come up. Alan, I just made you a moderator. Yeah, that boat's going to be sweet. I can't wait to get it out there. It's the first time I'll ever crab with a crab davit. So that should be very good. Hey, Modog. Modog, you like bass fishing. Hit that link up there and follow her. We got her up above 50 tonight. She started at, I don't know what it was when I got on my live tonight when I first started the live, but the first I saw it, it was at 25 subs. And currently she's at 55. So we gave her 30. All right, no problem, Morgan. But are you saying you're going to come up right now, or you're going to chill with the family for a while? I know you're not used to live streaming, but it's just sitting here and chatting with everybody, learning to know everybody. Thanks, squirrels. I think it looks great. But yeah, just like a FaceTime call. That's right. Except you're doing it with more people. Carter's Custom Lures, welcome in. Drop this link again in case anyone wants to watch some bass fishing. That's a channel of a very, very small YouTuber that I met up with out at the coast the other day. You had a 10-person call. Yeah, Morgan's going to come up. There you go.
How's it going, buddy?
Not too bad. How you like that boat? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
How's it going, man?
Not too bad. So if you want to tell people about your channel, what you do, and all that good stuff, go for it. And
sounds good. I'm getting a little bit of a back feed.
Are you on a computer?
Oh,
Yeah, it's good on this end, but sometimes, he left. Glitched out on your phone. Yeah, phones don't work very good for coming up on lives, it seems like. Modog, I don't believe that. Yeah, I don't know why phones do that so much, but it works best if you have a really strong connection on Wi-Fi. But anyway, if you don't have Morgan's World, he does a lot of family adventures. He has 2 small boys and a little girl and a wife. They go on outings, camping trips, fishing trips. Sometimes it's just Morgan and the boys, and sometimes it's the whole family. Hey, Zombie, welcome in. Yeah, just a lot of different stuff. He just did some. All right, Morgan, that's no problem. just bought a couple 22s, an expensive one and a cheaper one, and compared them. Did some reviews on them. Just killed. Did a catch and cook on a starling, European starling. That is disgusting, I think, but he thought it was good. Anyway, check out some of his videos. I'm talking about Morgan's World, but yeah. Also, Chris. I met her out at the coast the other day, trying to help her get a jump start to her channel. So if you'd go follow that link, she is now at 57 followers. So there you go. Carter's got you there, Morgan. Yeah, I'm with you, Alan. I'll stick with Nutria. At least they're vegetarian. I don't know what starlings eat. They eat a lot of nasty stuff. Plus, they're a hateful bird. So I'll just stick with the Nutria. Of course, Nutria are pretty hateful as well, but yeah. So there's Morgan's World's link if anybody would like to go follow it. Carter's Custom Lures just shared it. I think, hey, Alvin, what's up? I think what I'm going to try to do is message Chris and try to have her up on one of my lives some evening to talk about her channel. I'm not joking. I would not eat a starling. I don't care. I'd have to be starving before I eat one of those things. That is sick and wrong. Morgan also did a very, very awesome video a while back, last summer sometime, of a fish feeder. By the way, Morgan, that was a brilliant idea. And I know it wasn't the original with you, but it's still, as soon as I saw what you were doing with that bucket, I was like, that is awesome. But took a bucket, cut the bottom out of it, put the 1/4 inch mesh wire under it, and put a big old rotten ham in that bucket and hung it out over his pond. And the maggots dropped off of the meat into the pond, and the bluegills got fat. That's brilliant. Yeah, no kidding, hook fishing. No kidding. Man, I got 38 likes up in here. $58 subs. We might get her up to 60 instead of 50. Yeah, but Bobby, if your pond is away from the house a ways, yeah, the Wooded Beardsman. Yeah, I knew it was another YouTuber that gave you the idea, but yeah, that's actually a really, really good idea. And with all the nutria that I shoot, those fish would be eating really, really good. Come to think of it. Yeah, we still got 11 watching. Can we get her up to 60 yet tonight? She's at 58, so we'd only need 2 more. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on here yet. I could go for another 20 minutes. That'd put me at 3 hours of time of live time. This should help my watch hours go back up a little bit. What are you at, Hooked? I am talking about Chris. They are not in the chat, but it is this link right here. This is a girl I met out at the coast the other day. You're at 78. Well, man, we should have been pushing your channel too. I think you could get up there. But I met Chris out at the coast on a job that I was doing out there. I was doing a job at a dock, loading panels onto a barge, and she was out there fishing. I noticed she had a GoPro on, and I asked her if she did YouTube. And she said, yeah, that and Instagram, and I think she does TikTok, and I don't know what all. But so I told her that I'd push her channel for her on my live sometime, and I didn't tell her when I was going to do it. But yeah, she only had 19 when I subscribed to her, and yeah, that was just Tuesday. I think Tuesday. She had 19, so we got her up to 50. Oh, she's at 60. We got her up to 60. She might be watching it right now. She's on the West Coast. I just refreshed it and she was at 60, so. The maggots that fed on them, that is, what were you saying? Oh, 19-pound largemouth in Oregon. Yeah. No, I meant with all the nutria that I shoot, I could throw them in the bucket and the maggots could drop off of them into the creek, and I might get me a big bass out of that. But yeah, that'd be awesome. You still have a few channels? All right. Well, she's at 60 now, so thanks, Alvin. Alvis Lewin. Well, we've more than accomplished what I was here for tonight. That's awesome. Got 41 thumbs ups on this live. Doing pretty good for just a out of the ordinary odd evening to come up and do a live. Yeah, grow a Florida bass in Oregon with a pile of nutria converted into maggots. You got that right. Morgan, if you want to, you should do a catch and cook with a nutria. You do enough traveling around. And check Split Milk Productions. Love his stuff. He's a local too. Kayak guy. No, do you have his link? if you can put his link in the chat, I might see if I can look him up here. $21,000 subs. That guy. Is that who you're talking about, Morgan? Yep, that guy. Okay, I will put his link in the chat. There you go. If anybody wants to follow that. All right, Carters. Appreciate you being here. I'm already following them, but I have not watched any of their recent content, I don't believe. Yeah, they do quite a bit of ice fishing and all kinds of stuff going on there. She should be around 65 now. Let's see what she got. 62. But not all of them, they might not all be recognized yet, but so you're saying my numbers should be going up as well. Let's see what I got. I've gone up 1 tonight. So far, or at least that's what my studio says. Let's see what my other thing says here. That doesn't show. Let me see what my YouTube says. It should. Let me see what my actual YouTube account. That doesn't show me anything. You just got me with 3 more. I wonder if the other 3 will come on a little later or something, because when you said that she should be up to 65, she's only at 62. I wonder if a couple of those will take a little longer to come on, but don't know for sure. But yeah. All right, Morgan. I'll be on again Monday evening, Morgan, if you want to come up then and hang out and chat with everybody, if that suits you. Should be from about 6:20, 6:30 on, something like that. So in the evening. So if you want to come up and tell people about your channel, we have a pretty good community going on. Everybody supports each other and watches each other's stuff. And yeah. Come on in again if you want. Yeah, you might have to go back in a day or two and redo everything. Who knows? But I didn't even see the shorts that she had out, but I watched a few of her other videos. No, I understand that, Morgan. That's no problem. It happens. Phones are glitchy to say. I mean, they're glitchy anyhow. So it works better on a computer that's cabled into the Wi-Fi, into the router, instead of just going through air. For some reason, StreamYard especially does not like Wi-Fi without a cable. So I know people do it and they get by with it, but it is a little glitchy sometimes. You were glitching some though, Hooked, just a little bit, like you'd freeze up some, but for the most part, it wasn't too bad. Well, I'm about to get off of here and go find a bed myself. It's not very far past 9 o'clock, but I do have to go to work in the morning. Anybody have any last brilliant ideas before we shut her down? Still at 62. Ice Rod Saltwater Challenge. There you go. Steve and Ed have been talking about that for a while, but they'll do it. They'll do it this summer. I might take one of my ultralights out there and do that as well. Be my luck, I'd catch a great monstrous lingcod and the thing would saw through the string with its teeth. But oh well. Well, should I stay on till I'm up for 3 hours, or shall I quit? Gonna get a bull shark on an ice rod. Yeah, there you go. How big of bull sharks do you catch? Yeah, I know, but the problem is those things are on the bottom already. They'll just go wrap it around the reef and rip it off. 6-pound test ain't nothing for them. They don't mind pulling or breaking that small of a line. Six-footers? That's a pretty good shark. That's a pretty good one. Bigger than I'd want to catch. 8-foot dusky down in Florida. Yeah, that's pretty good. Bobby, I showed you that video of me catching that cabezon out there on the ocean, didn't I?
Hey guys, I have no idea what I just hooked up with, but it's a big one.
This one right here.
By myself.
This was last summer. And no, that's not the sunset, that's the sunrise.
Holy back, that's a big fish. See if I can net this thing. The cabezon.
Cabezon get real big
That's
heads.
a
They
big
don't get
fish,
very
man.
big, very long.
Hold it. And it's July, I can keep that. That is a big fish. I actually thought I had the bottom. Yes, sir. That is a big fish. Look at there. Beautiful in the sunrise.
You'll see it. You'll see how ugly this thing is as soon as I get it out of the net, which it took a little bit. I could go up here a little bit. There you go. Thing got a hole in its fin.
Big old thing. Not sure.
Hook didn't want to come out of it either.
There you go. There's a good view of his fins. That's a big fish.
He's gritting his teeth.
Yes, sir. Good way to start the morning.
Yeah, that was the first fish that day. It is an ugly fish, but they're good eating. They're tough. They're tough to fillet. They're really tough to fillet. They're hard on knives. But that was the first, actually my first ever keeper cabezon that I ever caught, I believe. I've caught a lot of cabezon, but out of season. The season is July is when it opens, and then it goes until they close it. But if you watch the background there, those waves, I was watching that pretty close most of the time I was out there. Right now, I'm not watching it very close because I'm dealing with the fish, but those swells are pretty high. But I had to make sure that I wasn't drifting towards the end there because they got bigger as they went in. But at least they were fairly far away and they weren't breaking, so I was good. As long as they weren't breaking, I was good. But
All right.
yeah, that's all of that clip. Yeah, that swell was pretty good. But, yep. Well, I've been on here for 3 hours. Time to go to bed. So, appreciate all you guys coming up and talking to me and hanging out and all that good stuff. So, come back Monday night and we'll have another good live stream and chat and learn to know each other a little better and build the community. So I'm going to head out. Have a good evening, everybody, and I'll catch you on Monday.